Hey everyone, Darren here from the Music Vault with my new video on the Metal Tag 2024. I have all my questions written down in my trusty book. So if you see me bending down periodically, and I'm reading my notes. All right, so name a release you are eagerly anticipating in 2024. I'm not. And not because I'm like, ugh. It's just like I buy, like when they come out, like I just go and I buy whatever I want. If I have to, the new Priest, yeah, for sure, the new Priest. The last couple of Maiden albums have been, so if a Maiden puts an album out in, 2024, yeah, I'll buy it, only because I'm a collector and I have a crap ton of Maiden albums, and why change now or why stop now? I heard Crimson Glory is coming out with a new album with, I'm guessing, a new singer, because Midnight has not with us anymore, and I don't know if Wade Black is doing it, and Todd Latour is with Queensryche. So I don't know who, but and I did see that I didn't see that um, John Drenning, I think his name is, the guitar player. He's on my Facebook. Uh, it doesn't look like he's part of it. It's the drummer, the bass player, the one guitar player, like Ben Jackson, the other. I can't remember all the guys in the band. I mean, uh, Dana is the drummer, but anyways, I can't remember them all. Those would be the two. If I had to say that I'm anticipating, it would be those two. Everything else I just pick up because I want to get, or it comes across and I spot it. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. I'll grab that. Or I go shopping and it's in a record shop or on Amazon or whatever. So nothing that I'm really super highly anticipating that I'm like, oh, I can hardly wait. I take it all in stride. Uh, Chinese New Year. 2024 is the year of the dragon. Show off an album either inspired by or containing a dragon on the cover. Well, I kind of went with an easy one. It was either Ronnie James Dio or Blind Guardian. I do have the Red Dragon Cartel, but I couldn't find it, so I went with Blind Guardian. They always have dragons. Them and Rhapsody, they always have dragons on their covers or trolls or something. So, yep, great power metal from the motherland, Deutschland. Hold on, I gotta pick this up. Okay. Number 3. What was your favorite LP that you acquired in 2023? Well, not for crying out loud. I bought a bunch of stuff, and it's hard to remember to go back and go, oh, did I buy that in 2023 or did I buy that last year within the last year? I don't know. I'm going to say this one because I think that this is pretty much it. And then I went and I bought their whole discography that was available that I could find. And that's this band, 1914. But it started off with this one. This one is World War One inspired black metal. It is phenomenal. I highly recommend this band. They put nothing out that's garbage. Awesome, awesome stuff. But yeah, so this one, 1914. And I'm pretty sure I bought that at the very, very beginning of 2023. I'm not sure. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Number 4. Was there a title in 2023 that you were satisfied to purchase digitally and why? No, I don't buy digital. I am very old school way of thinking that if I'm going to buy something, I want to own a physical copy of it. I want artwork, I want lyrics, I want to be able to press power on my CD or turntable or cassette player and put it in there. I don't buy digital. To me, it's a cop out. Um, but I understand bands when they, I mean, everything costs money, right? So to put something out digitally might be cheaper. You know, you're still paying $9 or $10 for um, digital copy. Why don't you pay an extra $3 and buy a $13 cassette or $12 CD? Or some bands I've seen, their physical copy is $10. You know, I don't know. I'm old school. I did download in the past. Like, I have tons and tons and tons of data CDs with full band discographies on them. But like a lot of bands, I have full discographies on anyways. So, you know, I look at it like I didn't steal because like my collection is so big, and I've even downsized a little bit. So, anyways, I'm be splitting hairs here, I guess. So yeah, so no, I didn't buy anything, and I was satisfied with not purchasing digitally. Show an LP that musically doesn't match the cover. Well, I'm going to go with Opeth, and this is Orchid. For what the music is on this, a flower on the cover. Yeah, no. Other people might disagree, but that's okay. It's my take. And that's a great album. Um, who is a metal artist that you own the most of? Well, if people know me, they know that Rush is my favorite band, and Rush has been labeled throughout the years as hard rock, heavy metal, progressive rock, um, what you name it. They've incorporated synthesizers and all sorts of chimes and gongs and bells and whistles and all that kind of jazz in their music. So yeah, they're a metal. Rush to me is a progressive hard rock / heavy metal band. So for me it's Rush. So for that, I have a pretty extensive collection of Rush music and memorabilia. I have their complete discography on digital format. Um, and no, I didn't pay for it, but I downloaded it years ago. But I have their complete discography on digital format. I have regular format, so I have 75 albums, 27 cassettes, and 83 CDs from Rush. I have close to, probably a dozen t-shirts, maybe a little bit more, 15 t-shirts. Some don't fit, some fit well. I have beer koozies, or cozies, however you want to say it. Coasters. I have probably 8 or 9 baseball hats. I have, what else do I have? I have drumsticks, shot glasses, posters. Like on my walls alone, I think I have 15 different posters of Rush. I have a Funko Pop right there. The bobbleheads, I don't know. Yep, right there. That is Alex and then Neil. I don't have Getty. I have about 10 magazines that either are all Rush or have Rush on the cover and articles in there. I have golf balls. I have what else do I have? I just have so much stuff on Rush. Did I say drumsticks? I have drumsticks. I have posters, pictures, baseball. Like I have so much stuff. I think it would be safe to say that I have newspaper clippings and articles in the local news, in the Toronto Star, and so it'd be safe to say I have between 500 and 600 pieces of memorabilia / music from Rush. Oh, I forgot even these limited edition beer that came out last year. That was volume 1, and this is the limited edition beer from volume 2. My buddy made me this on a 3D printer. Got a whole cassette thing there. I have more Rush beer back there in the bottles. So I think it's safe to say that Rush is probably the most I have in my collection. So yeah, Rush. Own the most of. Okay, number 7. Show an LP that you blind bought in 2023. Excuse me. Where'd it go? I think it's this one. Actually, I bought 4 albums or CDs that were blind buys, and this one was absolutely incredible. The band is called Deciderium. That's it. And the album is called, I don't know, Area. Yeah. If you like Opeth, you'll love these guys. This album is absolutely phenomenal. I highly recommend it. It's a great album, and it was worth. And I think I bought it, and I think I paid $6 for it on Amazon. That's what I kind of do. I kind of go on Amazon and I look up all these cheap. Somehow I get on heavy metal, and a lot of these cheap CDs will come up. I think I bought like 5 of them, and all 5 of them totaled $30 with shipping. So I was quite happy. The one, it's okay. The other one is good. That one, I can't remember. There was a couple more, and I can't remember what they were. But that one, oh man, that was awesome. If you, like I said, if you love Opeth, blind buying. Okay, number 8. Show a title that you have more than one format of. Well, I'm not going to go with Rush again. So I would say it's probably this one. Like, other than moving pictures, I think this one. AC/DC Back in Black. I have it on 1 CD, 1 cassette, and I have one, two, three, four, 5 copies of it on vinyl. Different pressings, Canadian pressings and American pressings. Some with the embossed cover, some with no. Some says no, nothing, like it just says HCDC, no Back in Black on it. Some has Back in Black on it. Some have embossed Back in Black on it. So, yeah, AC/DC. And that is a freaking great album. I love that album. Bookworm. Show a release inspired by literature. Well, this one was easy. just got this one in the mail for Christmas. This is Believer, Extraction from Mortality. These guys are a Christian band out of Pennsylvania, I believe. Anyways, this album, along with their first 3 albums, are inspired by the Bible. A lot of this, out of the 9 songs, 8 of them are taken directly out of the Bible. Like they have Bible verses attached that they've structured the song around. So, yeah. So, Believer, Extraction from Mortality. Sound Grapes. Show a 2023 release that you purchased but eventually lost interest in. I don't know if I lost interest in it, more so that I just moved on. Maybe I guess I did lose interest in it, and that would be the new Talus. And it's not because I don't like the album. I friggin' love this album. It is true to form. It is Talus. I think it's everybody except there's a new guy, Mark Nero singing. He's now passed away. But yeah, 1985. This album is absolutely awesome. It's Talus, and if you like Talus, I highly recommend it. It's just that I got started buying other stuff, and I mean, you forget stuff that you have, right? You forget that, oh, I bought that, and I still want to listen to that, and now that I've pulled it out, I'll probably throw it on in the next couple of days because it's such a great album. It's just that it's not. I was listening to it and then I wasn't anymore. Number 12, Golden Child, a band that can do no wrong. I have a couple. For sure, I have a couple. One, Becoming the Archetype. They are, I would say, a progressive death metal band. They just keep getting better and better and better every single album. I love this band. They're, like I said, they just get better every album. Yeah, highly recommend it. Great, great stuff. And this band, Crimson Moonlight, another band that just gets better and better with every album that comes out. They're like I guess they could be considered maybe a symphonic black. No, maybe a symphonic black metal. Maybe they're a black metal band for sure. Christian black metal. Um, I don't really care to say they're a Christian black metal because it kind of pigeonholes them. Although their their lyrics are highly orthodox theology. Um, so yeah, and because I don't listen to secular, like a lot of secular black metal, because I just find it's too satanic for me. I don't like all that kind of garbage, garbage in, garbage out kind of thing. So yeah, I listen to like as much Christian black metal as I can find. That's good, and that's awesome stuff. Golden Child. Okay, Overstayed. Welcome. Name a band that you wish would call it a day. I don't know if you wish that they'd call it a day. I just think that they've petered off for me. Their new album, I'm not interested in at all, and that would be Machine Head. This band has kind of run its course. I think I've seen them like 3 different times. They have some really great songs. They got great packaging on their albums. Their new album, to me, I've heard bits and pieces of it, and it sounds like the last album, which sounds like the album before it. Um, He's lost all the original guys. Uh, like Logan, Chris, and Adam are all gone. And then Phil Demmel was in it, and he's gone. And the dude from Sacred Reich, the drummer, why can't I remember his name? Got his face right in my head here. Anyways, he's gone. Um, and I just find Rob is just writing all of this, you know, same old drivel, which is sad because they're a talented freaking band. Um, Show a band release that you bought in 2023 as a direct result of watching someone's YouTube channel. I didn't. This year I did not. I don't remember going out and watching somebody's video and going, "Oh, I got to go get that." Whereas the previous couple of years I did. Um, but this last year I didn't. I pretty much stuck to things that I wanted to buy. And I didn't. I can't even. Yeah, like I don't think I did. Um, and if there's somebody mentioned it, it was probably an album that I was going to buy anyways. But other than that, I didn't this year or last year, whatever. Okay, show us an otherwise good album that ends up suffering from being too long. I go with this one. Halloween, but clocks in at around an hour 5 minutes. I still don't think I've listened to the whole record yet, and then I went out and I bought it on CD, so that way, because you ever get like when you're on your phone and you're playing games or something, and you're just killing time listening, you just throw something in and just to have it going. That's one of the reasons why I bought it. The other reason is because it's a great album, and you know I'm kind of like that. But I would say I don't know if I'm a huge fan of albums being an hour long. 35, 40 minutes, 45 minutes tops. You're in, you're out. Hit play again. Go through them. Then they're memorable. Find that sometimes you lose. Maybe you might lose. You lose your attention, definitely. Um, but yeah, I would say that one. Show us your favorite band T-shirt. Well, I got. So if anybody has the King on their um, Facebook, King Fowley from Deceased. I love Deceased, and I find King Fowley is such a character. He'd be really interesting. He'd be a great guy to sit down and have a coffee with and just listen to him because he just has got some really cool stories. Anyways, he sells T-shirts, and I bought a bunch off of him. Well, not a bunch, a couple. I think I bought two Voivod, a Gorguts, and this one. And out of all of them, I couldn't find the Gorguts, but out of all of them, this is probably one of my favorites. Exciter, Long Live the Loud. I love that kind of Frank Frazetta, Boris Vahello fantasy art. I don't know who did the cover of that. Might be Frank. I'm not sure, but I like that kind of fantasy art. Nazareth has a couple album covers like that. Molly Hatchet. So I really dig that kind of style. So share a band that has been around for 24 plus years that you think is still relevant or still strong. I went with Megadeth. I think that Dave is one phenomenal guitar player. I don't think he's a one trick pony. I think he is just an incredible guitar player. He's got some really cool riffs. I've got the new album on CD. I haven't got it on vinyl yet. I just haven't purchased it yet. Um, that album kind of gets seems like it gets back to the thrash metal roots a bit more. I just find like he might have had like Risk. I know there was maybe a dud or two, like a Valley, not like Metallica where it was kind of like, but you know, um, for this guy to put up with cancer, I think he had something going on with his hands. He couldn't play guitar for a while. Um, yeah, my pick, 100% is Megadeth. Share your favorite band mascot. Well, come on, I have to do it, and that is Starman from Rush. That thing is all over everything. I have it on my turntable mat. I have it on the doors to my Rush cabinet. I have it on the wall there. I have it on album covers. I have it on pictures up there. It's just probably it's iconic. When you see that, right away you think of Rush. I actually met the guy that Hugh Syme used. It was a buddy of his that he used for the cover. I forget the guy's name, but I have a lanyard with it with his name. With he signed the lanyard up there. But yeah, share band mascot. Okay, a, a random grab a random record from your collection. All right, I'm gonna go over here. I have all my albums down here in front too, so don't be surprised if I pull up Bad Company or Blue Oyster Cult or Bolt Thrower. Those once loyal, war-inspired grindcore, death metal. Yeah, Bolt Thrower. Okay, the last one. Show an LP from a metal band that others may not consider metal. I went with Voivod because, and not particularly this album or the like. This is a double split album. Probably because they're all over the map when it comes to music. They started out as a thrash metal band, like a dirty, grimy, disgusting kind of thrash metal band. You know, sloppy playing, learning their instruments, but it was all amazing stuff. And they've morphed into this progressive, kind of hard rock, alternative rock band. And, but I still consider them a thrash metal band because they started out and they have quicker songs, but they just they were just one band that's all over the place, and I can dig it. I can dig it. So, oh, that's the end. So, I know that this metal tag is making its way around. I'd love to see other guys that don't normally do them. I'd love to see that do them. Like, because I just think that the metal tag is cool. There's other ones. There's a vinyl tag. There's a punk tag. I started watching the one guy's punk tag, and he's just too obnoxious for me, so I had to stop watching it. However, I could do this whole thing over again and probably come up with answers, different answers again, because the questions are so. I don't find them to be an in-depth thing, which is cool because you can, just go into your collection and go boom, 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 boom. Some of them they make you think, like number 17, still like relevant. I mean, us older guys, I mean, you got Judas Priest, you got Iron Maiden, there's Rush. Although Rush isn't together anymore, Judas Priest is kind of, I don't know what their future holds. I mean, some of the guys are in their 70s. Glenn has Parkinson's. The last couple Iron Maiden albums haven't. I know there's Iron Maiden fans out there that be like, no, you're wrong. Well, that's okay. But yeah, I want to see you guys do some. Oh, Alexis is going to do hers. Okay, guys. Anyways, that's 30 minutes, so it's enough of me rambling. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye now.